This is the Tuesday night weather report and the show with Joe Murphy and Barry Beer here. Good evening and welcome. It's just gone 7 o'clock here, and tonight I'm just writing up about leaving your pets and the children in the car in the summer months. And with me in the studio now is Joe Murphy. Good evening, Joe.
Good evening, Barry, and good evening to our viewers. Thank you for joining us tonight. It is 7 o'clock here at Oceana House.
Now, as you can see here, viewers, I'm writing up about the do's and don'ts about leaving your pets or child in a rock car during the summer months. And here's Joe now with his comment.
Thanks, Barry. As you'll mention in your report, I'm sure it's a definite don't. Cars can get very, very hot in the summer months, so it's very important that you ensure that if anyone's going to stay in the car, that windows are down. And obviously if windows are up, you're taking your child or your pet with you. So please be very careful.
As you can see, viewers, I'm typing away there. Here's Joe now.
Thanks, Barry. Absolutely. I can see lots of words on the page there, Barry. Well done for persevering through the night with that report. I'll be very excited, as will our viewers, I'm sure, to read the final version of it.
So as we are mentioning, and
I'll just read a bit, shall I, Barry?
yeah,
Just a little excerpt.
And here's my offsider now to give you a snippet of what I've written so far.
Summer months that are nearly upon us. Summer is only a week away. If you're going to take your child or pets in the car, make sure the windows are down. It's beautiful. And very true, Barry. Good statement there. And your child is well hydrated. Another good point. A lot of these things you have to take into account a little bit differently because it's summer. That's the sun, although it looks the same, has a very different character to it. So it's important that you are well covered and protect yourself from the sun.
Okay, well, I'm just going to take a break from the typing for a bit. Now, to me, leaving a child unattended in a car with the windows up, that is really illegal. And it is wrong, because the temperature in the car can reach up to a stifling 50 degrees. Here's my offsider now.
That's right, Barry. With that glass circling your car windows and the windscreen, that's really a magnifying glass, and it concentrates the heat of the sun. So your car is going to be a lot hotter than it is actually outside. Barry?
And please make sure that your child is well hydrated as well as your pets, because your child and your pet could die if the car is too hot. And here's my offsider now.
Absolutely, Barry. I mean, during the summer months, everyone's going to be sweating a lot more, and you're going to lose a lot of those fluids. So it's very important that you replace them with new fluids drink a lot more and stay really well hydrated. It's very important. It'll give you a lot more energy and it'll stop you from possibly getting dehydrated during the heat of the day.
And as you can see now, if I can just get my cameraman here to zoom in.
Do you want me to read that bit out, Barry?
Yep.
Alright. And if you're going to take your child or pets in the car, make sure the windows are down and your child is well hydrated as well as your pets.
And this way.
And this way. Your dog or child won't be too hot. Very true.
And next up, tonight's dinner we had a lovely steak Diane, and here's my offsider right now.
Thanks, Barry. It smelt lovely. I wish I could have had some myself. There were also some mashed veggies and also some boiled veggies in there as well.
So here's my offsider now to read the following sentence.
Alright. If you're going to take your child or pets in the car, make sure the windows are down and your child is well hydrated as well as your pets. And this way your dog or child won't be too hot.
Okay, well we know that the parents have to do the shopping and get the groceries and all that, but please, parents, don't be stupid and leave your child or pet in the car in the sweltering 40-degree heat. And here's my offsider right now to give you that advice.
Thanks, Barry. As we've said throughout the show today, we are going to be heading into some extremely hot months, and some of the hottest places are inside cars and small vehicles with glass surrounding them. So it's very important that if you're going to stay in the car or if you're going to leave your kid or your pet in the car, that you wind down the windows to let in some cool air.
And another point we'd like to finish up on today is have the air conditioning on so that the dog and child can get some fresh air in to their lungs. And also, if the back seat is too hot, you can lay a towel down on the back seat so that the child's rectum won't get sore or get hot when they sit on the seat. And this applies to women that have a child with a car seat. Now, car seats are usually quite cool. Now, Liz, do you have a cool car seat?
One of them is cool and one of them is not. So yes, sometimes we have to get a towel to put over the car seat that is not.
So please, parents, be vigilant. Make sure your child and pet are well hydrated during this hot season. And today is the 22nd. How long is summer, Joe? Would you know?
3 months.
Well,
Or how long in total?
well, when does it start?
In December.
Next, so on Thursday week.
9 days.
So in 9 days, the heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. Up on the street.
Woo!
The heat is on.
Yay!
Well, that's our program for this Tuesday night. But before we do go tonight, here's my offsider to thank the viewers for tuning into our YouTube videos.
Cheers, Barry. Once again, viewers, thank you so kindly for joining us here at Oceana on Tuesday night and getting a bit of a scoop or a bit of advice maybe about leaving your pets or your children in the car.
So, do you have anything to say, Liz, before we wind up?
I think that's great advice, Barry, in the hot summer months. Don't leave your kids or pets in the car. It is illegal, so you will get a fine if you leave them in there.
And make sure you have got plenty of ice blocks for the kids to suck on if you are going to be for a while in the shops, because we cannot say this enough here. Summer can be really hot out there, even if it's a comfortable 25 degrees. Well, it doesn't stay that way for very long, so please don't be a fool this summer and get a fine. Your child has one life, and the same as everybody, and as well as your pet. So look after your child and your pet, because they are very precious. And here's my offsider to give his last bit of advice on that.
Thank you very much, Barry. That is something that will definitely stress in the coming weeks, with summer only getting hotter and hotter. If you are going to leave your children or your pets in the car, make sure that they have access to an open window with some cool air coming in, or bring them with you into the shops as well. That's often a good idea.
Well, that's all, folks, and we'll see you on Thursday for another edition. You've been watching the Tuesday Wrap with Barry Fair. Good night, everybody. Drink lots of fluid and stay hydrated. Good night. Thanks for joining us.